guys, Ash Lane here today. I'm bringing you a complete beginner's guide for Shattered GoLaLoon, some call it GoLava. I realized I brought a lot of strategy videos on this particular strategy to you guys over the last year, but I've never really done a complete beginner's guide, so that's what I'm going to do today. Let's start with a strategy overview. So it's a great attack to start practicing and executing as a newer Town Hall 9, trying to transition from being a go wipe or go wee wee 2-star attacker to a 3-star attacker. Now, suggested minimum levels, my personal preference are level 10 king and level 15 queen, and you want to have level 2 at least golems, level 2 lava hounds preferably, max balloons, and level 5 wizards. Now, what to look for when you're attacking? Things that make a base a perfect target for GoLaLoon are 1. Air defenses that aren't maxed for Town Hall 9. That would be in the range of anything below 6 or below. Make a really sweet target for a beginner. Obviously, you can hit level 7s as well, just much easier when they're lower level. A queen that is close to 2 air defenses is absolutely primed to hit, because hopefully you can take out the queen clan castle and 2 air defenses, as we'll see later on. 3. A queen that is close to an air sweeper in air defense is a second choice, because taking out one of the 2 air sweepers is a huge advantage. And 4. A queen that is poorly placed towards the very edge of the map is something we'll talk about as well, a great advantage. Now, clan castle troops don't really matter post-update. Why? Because you can use a poison spell to take down a dragon to almost half hit points and take out balloons just with a simple lure, as we'll see coming up as well. Now, standard Shattered GoLaLoon army composition. The one size does not fit all here, guys. You might have to change your army a lot depending on the base you're hitting. But the standard army, quote unquote, is going to be 1 golem in clan castle, max preferably, 1 golem that you cooked yourself, 3 lava hounds, 4 wizards, 16 balloons, 3 archers, 1 goblin to help with the cleanup, and your spells are going to be 1 poison, 1 jump, 3 rage. We will see some different variations. Let's talk briefly about a couple variations that you can do to that army, a couple changes. If the queen is near the edge, for example, you can go ahead and drop out one of those golems, add in some more wizards or an additional lava hound, and take out that queen very easily. And if they're low level air defenses on the base, like level 4 or 5, you're not going to want to bring 3 lava hounds. Probably get away with 2, especially if you can take out some of the air defenses, as the idea is to get them to pop into the pups, right? You don't want them to just last forever. Now, we're going to start out with a higher level blueprint of GoLaLoon, and then we'll move into some lower level examples. The reason I want to start out with this higher level attack is to show you guys how it's done against a max base. So let's discuss the attack point and why. Well, we're going in kind of towards the queen here, but you can see that the angle that this attacker takes here, he chooses to go in over, he's going to use that jump spell, and he's going to be very patient on the deployment to engage the queen, an air defense, and an air sweeper. Maybe if he's lucky, he'll get 2 air defenses. We'll have to see. Now, I prefer the jump spell as opposed to wall breakers, as it does just a great job of drawing the troops in towards the area that you want them to go. Almost like a big lure there. You can see this attacker, you can see he dropped the rage spell to help out on this portion of the attack. Now, that is up to the individual attacker here. This attacker chose to use a haste spell also in lieu of the poison spell. Now, he has high-level heroes, including that max queen. Even though the max defenses are there, he was very confident in the queen's ability to take down that clan castle troops, the dragon. Now, you want to notice here that once the air defense, the clan castle, and the sweeper are down, he goes ahead and starts right into that air portion of the attack. Each base is a little bit differently, but the one big no-no here is starting your attack from the middle air defense. Always start your attack moving clockwise or counterclockwise, depending on what the direction that additional air sweeper is facing. And what you want to do is you want to start from one of the side air defenses. So hypothetically, you've taken down 1 air defense. Now, you don't want to start in the middle of, for example, starting in the middle of this example would have been starting from 3 o'clock. You would not want to do that. You'd want to start from 6 o'clock, where this attacker did. And then what you want to do is angle your 2 lava hounds so they're coming from different areas, both heading towards that first air defense. The reason you want to do that is to detonate any traps that may be in those areas. On this next attack here, we're going against a popular base design here by Urki from A-Team. Now, with a new poison spell, watch how you're just able to lure out the clan castle and then just let it sit there for a while, let the poison spell bleed into those balloons, take them down, and take that dragon down to about half hit points or so. Now, you can see the poison spell does linger. Not only does it slow down that dragon, but it also dramatically decreases his DPS, his amount of damage he puts out. So important to note there that the Barbarian King is deployed last out of all the troops. That's because there can be so much confusion on the Barbarian King's part as far as getting him to go into the base versus around the base. You want him to engage in a perfect world and take down that enemy queen. So now you can see this attack is going pretty well. All his troops have made it to the middle. He brought a few extra P.E.K.K.A.s there. He is going against the level 7 air defenses here, so this is a great example to show you guys how it's done. And you can see this is perfect, right? So 2 Lava Hounds coming directly from the northwest there, heading towards that first air defense. The third Lava Hound, a little bit of a delay towards that second air defense, and you can see using the 2 rage spells, early on in the attack helps move all the troops towards the center, and then they're able to he's able to hold off on a couple balloons. I always hold off on at least 2 or 3 balloons. That way they can either distract splash damage or take out point damage. In this case, it was in the form of an archer tower. So great attack here by Urki. He's actually going to be our attacker in the next attack as well. One thing I did want to point out here, as you guys did see, that he in this attack strategy, it's very important to note that you're not going to go ahead and group up all your balloons, or you're going to clump your balloons and in small groups of 2 or 3, depending on how many point defenses are in the area, rather than just make a huge sweeping spam-like motion. You want to be more precise. So in this attack here, against another kind of popular base design, I want to bring you these attacks versus max air defenses. That way it will be a little bit easier to pull off if you're going against lower level air defenses, which is something I do recommend if you're just starting out on the strategy. So you can see here, yet again, 2 golems. That's why they call it Shattered GoLaLoon, by the way. It's using 2 golems. If you take away the 2 golems, you're just doing LaLoon or Lava Loon. During Phase 1, as I mentioned before, want to make sure the Barbarian King is your last troop deployed on the map. You can see he's going to jump right in there, engage the enemy queen. The reason you're bringing the golems, they do a great job at keeping the queen and the rest of the troops alive. So what you want to do here is deploy the Lava Hound yet again. This is just perfect. 2 Lava Hounds coming in from the north, followed by a few groups of balloons, and then the third Lava Hound is going to be in from the southwest there, followed by a couple clumps of balloons, and yet again, I mean, it's just like clockwork, and this attacker does a great job of making the balloons come together, as well as the Lava Hounds, all in the center. The Lava Hounds are going to keep those balloons alive by distracting the defensive units, and even though there's that 1 air sweeper down, he did exactly what I recommended earlier in this video. He delayed some balloons. They're going to sweep in there, take out the sweeper, pun intended, and move their way to the second air sweeper in that last standing hidden Tesla, and it will be another 3-star victory. Guys, this attack strategy is very powerful, and it's certainly still incredibly viable, even with the second air sweeper. So I hope this video has provided some sort of a blueprint and tutorial for attackers, or maybe your clanmates who are just starting out with a strategy. And even if you're not just starting out with a strategy, I hope it's provided a little tip here and there that you maybe weren't aware of, or something to think about to add into your 3-star attempts. So guys, thanks so much for watching, and as always, take care. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. I wanted to give you 3 quick ways you can help the channel out. Number 1, subscribe. If you're not already, it really helps me. Number 2 is give a thumbs up, like the video. Number 3, continue to tell your clanmates about my channel. It really helps, and I really appreciate it. And also social media. You can find me, follow me on Twitter at @clash_with_ash. Also, follow me or find me on Bindle at #ClashWithAsh. And don't forget to visit my website, www.clashwithash.com. Take care, guys.